Sound check, check, sound check. Hello and what's up everyone? Welcome to my daily vlogs na kung saan totoong buhay ang ating pag-uusapan at pawang may sense lamang. I hope so. So welcome to my vlog. This is Epic Everyday or Everyday Epic. Let's go! Hindi mo kailangan ng marami para magsimula. Kailangan mo lang lakas ng loob at disiplina. Ito ang topic na ating pag-uusapan for today, na kung saan nakarinig ka na ba o napagsabihan ka na ba na nakakatakot ka kapag nagkapera ka. Siguro adik yan pag lumaki. O kaya naman, wala kang kwenta dito sa bayan. Or, malungkot ang buhay mo siguro. Madaming pwedeng salita or masasakit na salita ang pwedeng narinig nyo na noon o ngayon. Ito lamang ang aking sasabihin. Gamitin mong fuel ang mga masasakit na naranasan mo para umasenso ka. Ang sakit na nararamdaman mo, ang gamitin mo para baguhin ang future mo. Ano ba sa Tagalog ng future? Ang hirap po kasi mag-Tagalog eh. Ay, so sad, pero we have to experience that. We all know that the world is cruel, especially to those kind people. But you have to survive. Okay? Hindi dahil sa estudyante ka pa lang, wala ka ng kakayanan para baguhin ang iyong buhay. Ito ang sasabihin ko sa iyo, kaibigan, kapatid. This is your kuya, okay? And I'm telling this based on my experience. How I survived from that life. And I wish someone guide me as well. And I wish someone made this kind of video para napanood ko na noon pa. But I'm making this for you. Just for you. Unang mararanasan mo ay para kang napupuno sa buhay mo dahil sa napakadaming bawal ng pamilya mo. Bawal to, bawal ng ganyan, bawal ka nang gumawa ng ganito, dapat nasa bahay ka. Do you think it's bad? Or it's good? Pwede din nasa middle lang. Because you have a life. I cannot say that it's bad because you have the life to make. But that life, it takes decision. Okay? You have to be wise, you have to be smart in making decision. And because bata ka, can you assure that you're making a good decision or right decision? Choose your friend. Choose the right friend for you. I don't have a perfect friend. Pag pinakilala ko sa inyo yung mga kaibigan ko, halo-halo sila. Adik, manginginom, may nagdadroga. Uminom ba ako? Oo. Nagsigarilyo ba ako? Hindi. Nagdroga ba ako? Mas lalong hindi. One thing good with my friends, they never push me to do that. They never ask me to do that. It's for you and your own decision if you want to do this and do that. But I'm telling you this, I came to the point na kung saan ayoko na magtrabaho dahil gusto kong kasama ang mga kaibigan ko. I came to that point, man. Yes. I was too attached with them. Kaya naman nung nagtatrabaho na ako, sabi ko, ba't ako nagtatrabaho? Tapos yung mga kaibigan ko tumatambay, nagkikwentuhan, especially kapag nagsisend sila ng message and picture sa GC namin. And napakasaya nila. Pero ako, ito, nagtatrabaho. I came to that point. At siguro kung hindi ako umalis ng bansa, hindi ko marirealize na hindi tumatanda ang isip ko. Kundi kung ano yung kaisipan nila, yun din yung kaisipan ko. And I'm not blaming them. I'm not blaming them. Kasi hindi naman sila aware eh. It is true yung sinasabi nila na tell me who your friends are and I will tell you what you will become. I'm not saying that you will become as same as them, but you might suffer as same as them. Growing up in mature life, sa totoong buhay, babawas talaga ang mga kaibigan mo. Hindi yan dadami, babawas talaga yan. Dahil while you are maturing, you are choosing peace. Kapag nasa phase ka pa lang ng pagbibinata or pagiging dalaga, pipiliin mo yung madaming friends. And you will tell to yourself that you just being doing that just to be appreciate, seek attention, at makapag-vent out. But I'm telling you this, you don't need ng madaming tao sa buhay mo para maging masaya. Pag nakagraduate ka ng college nang hindi nakakabuntis at hindi nabubuntis, I'm so proud of you. Madami ang nag-fail sa ganun. Kasi sa takbo ng buhay, yung challenges is nagsisimula talaga sa high school hanggang college. And I'm not saying na yung mga nabuntis o nakabuntis, hindi sila na umasenso sa buhay. I'm just saying that do they enjoy their life? Na-enjoy ba nila yung pagiging binata or dalaga nila? If you met one person na kung saan nakabuntis o nabuntis sila ng high school pa lang sila or college pa lang sila, excuse me, ask them kung na-enjoy pa nila yung pagiging dalaga at binata nila. And I'm telling you this, once you turn 30, I feel na dun pa lang magsisimula yung buhay where you are capable enough. Kasi nakapagtrabaho ka naman siguro nun. Di ka naman siguro tamad, di ba? Kasi kung tamad ka talaga, eh di wag mo nang tapusin yung video na to. It doesn't make sense. Like, hindi ka nga nakabuntis, hindi ka nga nabuntis, pero tamad ka naman. Hindi ka nagtatrabaho. So, skip mo na yung video na to. Dito para sa'yo. Okay? So, 30, I pray na tapos na yung mga obligasyon nyo. I pray na yung pagiging breadwinner ay naipanalo nyo na. Winner ka na talaga. For you to enjoy your own life. For you to buy whatever you want. For you to go wherever you want to go. Because you deserve to explore the world. And once you met someone, alam niyo po ba na I just met my love of my life at this age. And I'm so happy dahil both of us are mature. We do understand our situation. Yung time, nako, siguro hindi ko pa naririnig sa kanya at di niya pa na din naman naririnig sa akin. Ba't wala kang time? Ba't hindi mo chinachat ng mga ganitong oras? Ba't hindi tayo nagvi-video call ng gabi hanggang makatulog? So cringe. You know, adult relationship, na-realize ko na it's enough to check on both sides. How are you, babe? How are you? Kamusta ka? Kamusta araw mo? Kumain ka na ba? Anong ginawa mo? Take the time na baka gusto niya mag-vent out, may gusto siyang ikwento. listen, at kapag hindi naman kami parehas libre, ayos lang. Kasi we're working. Hindi naman buong araw at buong oras mo pwede mong ibigay sa kanya. Because you're making a life. At kapag may gusto siyang puntahan, kapag gusto niyang pumunta sa mga kaibigan niya, go! Kasi, hindi ko pa naman siya asawa eh. So, hindi dahil sa mag-girlfriend and boyfriend kami, hawak ko na yung buhay niya. Boy, nag-enjoy siya bago mo siya nakilala, tapos tatanggalin mo yun. There should be a respect, pero dapat yung respect na yun ay manggagaling sa kanya at hindi sa'yo. Para mas masarap. Hindi mo dapat pinipilit yung mga bagay na ayaw mo para lang gawin niya. Or hindi niya gawin. Okay? It should be balanced. Why I'm telling this? Because meeting, knowing, and marrying the right person is the most important decision that the one person can do. Because it's a lifetime partner. Okay, wala nang urungan yun, wala nang bawian yun. And aside from that, going back to the topic, securing your future while you are young is the most best gift that you can give to yourself. Control yourself. Enjoy in moderation. That's what I can say. Respect. If no one believing in you, believe to yourself. And if no one wants you to do it for you. It is you who will build your dream. And sometimes we just have to blend in the environment. But blending, it doesn't mean you are changing. Blending is just for temporary purposes. Okay? Make your life story differently than the others. So when you tell your story, it gives a different impact to those who will listen to you. And one thing, best advice that I could give to you while you are walking and working for your dreams, don't forget to pray and ask God. And if you can do this, know who is your God as well. This Holy Week, it gives me a realization that it's more easy to walk in the path of challenges if you have God in your life. Know your God, and my God, it is Him, Jesus. And I would like to share my God to you, who gives me everything that I have. This place, this job, the happiness that I have, it is all comes from Him. And the same God that will help you to success in your life, and the same God that will protect you while you are working for your dream. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. I hope you get something from me, and I pray that may you success in life. This is Dave, and this is Epic Everyday.